Final Fantasy XIV 7.2 blew me away. If they can nail the landing, the Cosmic Exploration, and the Occult Crescent, this has a chance to be one of my favorite patches they've ever done. I love the MSQ and I talked about why yesterday. Today, we're diving into the Arcadian. Don't stay on the red, because that's bad. My question is, where's my Dark Mission? You does not have a keybind? God tier tank, by the way. Nailed it, God tier tank. Make sure your Fabe's Arcade, pick whether you're a face or a heel, and let's dive into some wrestling goodness. Hello everybody, I am Jmulls of Jmulls Gaming, and this might be one of my favorite normal mode raids they've ever done. I loved every fight in this thing. Like, each fight is, in itself, well designed, unique both thematically, song-wise, and also mechanically. And I also really appreciated the story that went alongside this tier for the Arcadian. I think they're really nailing the Arcadian overall, both in terms of the actual gameplay there, but also the story that is being told this raid. It's a massive highlight for Dawntrail for me. And in this video, I want to talk about my thoughts with each of the fights, and also have some highlights of my playthrough of the Arcadian interspersed throughout. Got it! Where are these f***ing frogs at? See, I thought they were going to be like line AoEs like Honeybee Lovely. They're not. Alternate. Go over here. Fuck, nailed it. Such a cool mechanic. Oh, we did it right? So we get like a perfect group? What is this? So let's get into this, and let's dive into the Arcadian, and let's deal with the first fight. Dancing Green was, even from the trailer and the live stream when they showed him off a little bit, one of the more unique fights this game has had. Leaning into the disco theme, with a color palette that reminds me of old Rainbow Road from Mario Kart. This fight is all about the music and is so good because of it. The actual mechanics that go on in the normal mode fight, at least, are like nothing particularly special, it's just they're handled in a really interesting way, being tied to the beat, being tied to the music going on here. With the identity of Final Fantasy XIV fights being dance fights, having an actual fight that is largely a dance works really well for that. If you read the actual mechanics the boss is doing, Dancing Green, it'll tell you how many times he's gonna do an AoE to half the arena before he flips on over to the other side. Again, in accordance to the beat of the song, which is something that I totally figured out for myself and I didn't pick up after the fact when I was watching Mr. Happy kill the boss. I totally read. Yeah, totally. But there were two mechanics in particular that I thought were quite fun, and just in terms of theme overall, because mechanically they're rather simple. There's a timer where you have to stand in the spotlight because your guy is going to be overwhelmed by the spirit of dance and have to bust a move. And if he's not in the spotlight, I guess he just takes a bunch of damage. I just stood in the spotlight each time, so I don't know what it's like to fail. You know, winners win. Back to it, dancers! I managed to use my gap close, a professional gamer, let's go. This fight's gonna be wacky on Savage. Dude, the fight design in Dawntrail has easily been the highlight. Ignore those two Vuln stacks, they don't exist. The Vuln stacks are a figment of your imagination, actually. Dude, pairing these up is vicious. Cocksucker. But again, it's leaning into the theme, and while the mechanic itself is rather simple, it's just cool and kind of fun to do that. I believe the other mechanic is called, like, the Frog Tirage, which, one, great pun. But also, there's a bunch of, like, frog backup dancers on the stages behind the arena, and they point in the direction that Dancing Green is going to do a half-room AoE. So you just look at them and move in accordance to that, but again, it looks really cool, and I like how it leans into the theme of it being a dance fight. I think this fight just has a really good flow to it overall. And while this fight in particular may clock in as like my least favorite fight in the entire tier, it's still like an A rank for me. Like, that's how highly I view the Cruiserweight division of the Arcadian overall. Thank God for heal LB3 though.
Let's see if they can stay standing.
Hey, no Vault Sacks though, we're playing correctly. So creative. Especially with the idea that Final Fantasy XIV fights are just dance fights. Making an actual dance. Dude, we're discoing the night away. I was about to say, why am I taking damage? Then I remembered, oh yeah, I'm the tank. Die. Die. Die, you bunny. Let's go! Oh, it was a scuffed pull, but we got it down. Alright, really cool fight. Next up, we have the Splatoon fight, Sugar Ride, also known as Epictomance's Power Fantasy. Dude, we look so out of place. I love it. Oh no, it's Rimuru. Why she got a gun? Hey, my Pictomancer didn't use two, like, guns, you know? Oh, dude, this song. Alright, we're trying to remember how to play Dark Knight today, and we're also taking a new raid, so this is gonna go swimmingly. This may actually be my favorite fight in the entire tier, and I may be alone in that, but what I really appreciate about this fight in particular is just the logic behind it, and the way that it was able to utilize painting, and like essentially the Pictomancer toolkit just taken to the extreme. A lot of the mechanics are logical. Oh, she's going to paint a bunch of bombs. Don't stand in them. Duh. Alright, so she's got a bomb in those places. I'm going to assume I don't want to stand there. I was right. Okay, fair enough. Oh, she's painting bombs, but they have wings now. They're gonna fly, which I totally clocked it the first time I saw it. Totally, yeah. Okay, so we have flying bombs. Ah, I say the mechanic. I didn't just stand there and take the bombs. Oh, she's going to paint a bunch of arrows. Those are going to be line AoEs, because that's what an arrow would be. Oh, but now she's making a target alongside the arrows. So maybe the arrows are going to point at the target, and that's what happens. They're going to be line AoEs, aren't they? Told you. I could see it through the Matrix code. I see a circle. They're gonna explode in a circle, aren't they? Oh no, they're gonna aim at that. They're gonna be like line AoEs that go towards the target. Told you! I told you! Just that dude. I'm just that guy. Okay? This could have gone better. Alright, good news. We're like 90% into the fight. I'm the Vuln stack Guna, by the way. I want all the Vuln stacks to get a 1-up totally. That's what that is. Oh, she paints a sandy landscape. I imagine there's gonna be like a giant, like, sand pit mechanic. There is. Oh, cactuses. Saw that before in dungeons. Let's not stand in those. That turned out to be correct. Yo, Dark Missionary did something, Poggers. Let's go. Glad I used my big dick mitigation before this. Didn't matter, I'm gaming god.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
I prefer moist. Oh my god. What is this? Okay, I'm expecting quicksand. That or the ball of horror mechanic from Monster Hunter. Alright, sun's on the right-hand side. It's gonna be like an AoE over there, isn't it? Scorching sand saps your strength. Well, it's all f***ing sand. What do you want me to do? There's cactuses, okay.
It's a veritable storm of needles.
Oh my god, this fight's cool. I told you there'd be a... I'm calling this fight like I made it. Alright, bit bigger than I thought it'd be. It's like I designed this fight myself. Alright, pairing these up is malicious. Hey, how about we get away from me? I'm popping Oblation, Poggers. Big dick Oblations in the house today. Dude, I feel bad for all the people who are gonna do this in Savage. You're fucked. As like a heads up, you're cooked, little bro. You think I should have popped some, like, mitigation there? Like, nah. Nah, Heal can handle it. Fine. Oh, now we got a nice, gentle, grassy field with a lovely little river going through it, and some bridges. Oh, she's casting... What is she casting here? Well, I imagine if she casts fire, I'm gonna want to stand in the water because that would just make sense, right? Yeah, that's what happens. Oh, but if she casts lightning, clearly I'm not gonna want to stand in the river, because you would imagine that would electrocute me more. Yeah, that's what happens. I managed to predict a large majority of the mechanics actually that happened here before they even went off. And, like, being able to do that to me was rather cool. It was predictable, but in a good way, in my opinion. Okay, I already loved Tier 1 of the Arcadian. This is already better, though. Okay, so don't go in the moat. There's gonna be a time we have to go in the moat, isn't there? We're gonna, like, get on fire to, like, go in the water or something. Get in the water. I told you, dude! I told you! You have to go in the water because you get hit with the fire, and now stay out of the water because we get lightning. Buddy, I'm like telling you, I'm seeing the fights in my mind. This is so well designed. Oh my god. Okay, so don't be in the water because there's about to be a flood zone in this bit. If there's a tree and we have to like not stand it, oh no. Oh. Dude, this fight is awesome! What? This is gonna be the new Brain Rot song for the tier. And I like running away from the thunderstorm or looking at the canvas and seeing what she's going to paint and like trying to imagine how that's going to materialize as an actual mechanic. I thought the sun was going to be like a half-room AoE. The fight just felt clean. I really liked the pace of the fight as well. That's going to be a common praise that I give the Arcadian fights, by the way. I really like the pacing they have going on here. And I kind of even talked about it on stream when I was playing through them. I'm like, okay, those Black Mage changes are starting to make a little bit of sense here. S-tier fight. That's one of the best normal mode fights they've ever made. Let's move on to the epic fight. Boss 3, the Brute Abominator. Oh yeah, the song.
The Brute Abominator!
I don't know where you're supposed to stand there. Yeah, I don't know. This fight is cinema. The simple fact you go to 3 different platforms throughout this fight, it just feels like a cool superhero action movie. And it was easily the fight I wiped the most to on stream.
We should just rival flying! What fearsome strength!
What the? That's sick! What the fuck? That's awesome. Okay. Dude, at least the boss was stuck on is good. Problem is just getting everyone to live. Alright, good news. I don't have a bone stack anymore. Because the poor guy that was alive asked me to provoke, but I wasn't reading chat, so I didn't see it until after the wipe. And I don't know why. I think I'm just extremely rusty. For some reason, it took me way too long, like longer than you think, to clock the fact he was using 2 different weapons, a club and a sword. I don't know why it took me that long. But the fight started to make sense after I, had that realization. If he does a club, he does a standard AoE. If he uses the sword, it's a donut AoE. That's it. It's a really well done fight. Weirdly fast for normal mode, but I like that. And again, it's just really cool. He does like the end goals knockback to another platform that we saw back in the near raids. But then he smashes that platform and you go all the way down to another platform and it's so dang cool. He's jumping from wall to wall. Do not gap close, just as a warning. Take it from me, someone who is totally not charged off the ledge more than you think. Do not gap close. Do not gap close. Do not gap close. We're gonna learn today and not gap close. God damn it! No, you do not get like a 1-up. You don't get a damage bonus for doing that. Don't worry, I ran the science. I did the experiment for you. I sacrificed myself, my dignity, my pride in service of you. But yeah, overall, really cool fight. Really good song. Kind of serving the role that Brood Bomber did in the first tier of the Arcadian, where he's a bit more metal. He's a bit more like aggressive compared to how colorful and flamboyant the rest of the Arcadian up to that point in time can like appear as. Alright, just don't look at him. Hey, good news, I provoked. Come on. We're so close. Come on! Push it! Come on! Talk! Come on! Die, you son of a bitch!
What power? Looks like someone isn't holding back.
Fuck, die! Let's go! Did we die right at the end because of the AoE? That's crazy. Alright, really cool fight. That's gonna be a big on reclays though. Being rusty trying to do this raid here is not easy, by the way. Christ. And then we have the 4th fight. And oh boy, the 4th fight. Howling Blade. Square Enix. From me to you, right? Square, I need you to hear me here. I need this guy to be a playable job. I need the lightsaber. I need those 4 totally not sage things that it also has. I need that glamour set. Especially if we're going to lean into the sci-fi side of things for a bit here. I'm just saying, I want him as a job. Full stop. I need it. I want it. I have to have it. This is non-negotiable. I need it. Now, moving on to the actual fight itself. Dude, I love the environment. Maybe they're not other platforms. Oh my god, it's the end of Xenoblade 2. If you know, you know. Again, I like how no one looks like me. Man did not have to bend over and twerk like that.
With his peerless blade work.
Oh, what the hell?
Agility.
My man's a mech suit. I want this. Dude, this is what Sage should have been. Dude, I want this form. Fuck him. I want this as a job. Gundam, this is so badass. Man did no damage.
I wonder if you can keep up.
There's no way his voice is that deep. Fuck off. Dude, Dark Missioning actually blocks physical now. I'm not useless. Let's go. Man has the big sword, but mine's bigger. Let's go. Come on. Mechanically, really simple. Kind of going back to the vibe of, like, the first fight here, where the mechanics going on are, like, not that complex to figure out. What this fight shines with is two things. One, the music, because they snapped with that song. Good God. But two, the pace. First phase of the fight is like introducing you to how this fight works, the various mechanics. And it's still a quick pace, but it's manageable. You have a big DPS check, and then he makes the arena smaller, and because the arena is smaller, the attacks come out quicker. So it's more hectic and lightning fast, and it's just cool. The visuals going on, the sound design of this fight, this dude's VO being like weirdly good, the song, just the pace of it all. Really cool, really epic final fight for this tier of the Arcadian. Now, did I ever manage to pick up on when he was going to do a line AoE or a half room AoE? Not particularly. Oh, fuck off! I see what it is now. I didn't notice with a half room AoE there. I should have figured going to where all the swords were pointed was not the ideal play. I would have thought I would have picked up on that. That's why I stopped there for a second. I'm like, do I go in it or no? God, I love the song! What the fuck? Oh my god, ads. Am I supposed to tank one of these?
My biting wings.
Why do we just decide to die there? Alright, so far so good. Oh, the arena's smaller.
How delightful.
This fight is still damn cool. Howling Blade strikes all the... Oh, he's gonna be faster now? Oh, shit. I gotta lock in. Because the arena's smaller, he moves faster. Oh, damn, that's cool. Alright, this is badass.
Where did that come from?
Oh, hell. I played Nier. Yeah, I played the Nier Raid. I know this mechanic. This entire tier is S tier. So damn good. This is one of the best normal mode tiers I've ever seen them make. I'm sorry. Fuck! I don't realize that they're doing like the half room AoE still. It's too late. I forgot about that mechanic entirely. Wait. Healer LB3. Boom! Alright, let's actually pay attention now. New strat is dropping. We pay attention to mechanics and we do them. I've played that Nier Raid so many times. You cannot me up here. I'm not joking. I thought I got hit there. Why am I liking Dark Knight? What's going on with me? Now looking Dark Knight. I must have mental trauma or something. Like CTE because I'm doing the Arcadian. I'm fairly confident all you have to do is look at him. I'm like 95% certain that's all you had to do. But like, I was really out of practice doing the Arcadian here, so I was playing Dark Knight because Dark Knight is, in my opinion, rather easy to actually do. Don't worry, I still found a way to screw it up. Save yourself, don't even look at my hotbars. But like, let's just say, doing this tier of the Arcadian, being really rusty on a job that I haven't played a lot since Shadowbringers, may not have been my brightest moment. I'm willing to admit that. Maybe not, like, what we call the most intelligent play of all time. Die! I think we got him. Did the game bug? What's going on here? Let's go! Cruising at the apex. Goated boss design. Love the song. And I had two real main takeaways from this tier. One, I think it's one of my favorite normal mode tiers they've ever done. I enjoyed it top to bottom despite being rusty and all that. It was really cool, fun. I loved all the music. I loved all the fights. The story continues the Arcadian story from what I liked with the first tier and gets it to be even darker here. Like, there's actual character death here. It's pretty dang good in my opinion. And I'm interested to see what happens going into the future for the Arcadian with the final tier. My second takeaway, I enjoyed Dark Knight more than I thought I would. It's just something about having a giant sword and seeing those animations go off, because good God, they're cool. And with that, I think I'll call the video there for the day. Leave a comment down below with what your favorite fight of the tier was, or what your least favorite was. I'd love to hear your thoughts and hear your opinions and hear your perspectives. Also, if you had a massive blunder, feel free to comment down below so I don't feel alone here. I totally didn't charge off the ledge that one time. Actually, twice. Ignore that didn't happen. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video and you want to see more content. I know I would appreciate it. Stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye, everybody. Until we meet again.